I think astronomy tells you the big questions, right? These are literally the biggest questions there are. Where do we come from? Where do planets come from? Where do stars come from? So I'm interested in the ultimate origins of things, and I stumbled into the world of star formation when I was in graduate school and have loved it and just followed it ever since. What's hard to understand is how stars form, and stars don't form one by one. Most stars form in big groups called clusters. Our sun probably formed in such a cluster. Well, the formation of stars is the same as the formation of planets. So ultimately, if we understand how clusters form, we'll understand how stars and planets form, and perhaps we'll understand how we formed. So we're looking at an object called the brick, and the brick is a very cold, very opaque, very large cloud of gas and dust. This cloud is so big and so dense and contains so much material, it has the potential to make the mother of all star clusters. It can make thousands of stars. Now, we've seen these big star clusters in other galaxies, and there are a couple in our own galaxy, the Milky Way, but we've never seen one in this early stage before. So what's particularly exciting about it is we may be witnessing the birth of thousands of stars simultaneously. In the past, we've been using a radio telescope called Mopra in Australia. It's a 22-meter diameter single dish. That's big for telescopes, but it's small for radio telescopes. So it can only give really kind of blurry images of things. We want something much, much bigger. But you can't build a telescope that's 12 miles apart, a single one. But you can put several telescopes 12 miles apart and link the signals together, and that's what ALMA does. ALMA has dishes that are miles apart, and so you can get very, very fine details. We were expecting blobs. Our fuzzy images from our old telescopes just showed blobs. Instead, what we see are these intricate weaves of filaments, of these gaseous filaments intersecting and intermingling in space. And what we might be seeing is little star clusters forming everywhere and then munging together into this gigantic, ginormous star cluster. And so now we finally have the detail that we need to piece together the puzzle in a coherent way. So we're right at the edge of a new frontier, a new vista in this field. It's very exciting.